a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Yeah, nice talk around. Just going to my testing, sir. Okay. Nice have tight. Yeah, okay, depending on how long it takes to do the event thing over here, after this, I'll definitely do that. I'm assuming the event thing is, like, events, and then you got the quests, and then you got the actual event, the challenges and primary gems, and then you got the quest again, like, go through different days. Just like, I am recording now. Just to make sure, double checking again. I'm gonna check my thing. Okay, what's that? Okay. Go to quests. Navigate. Okay, one sec. Let's go and navigate. Do I? Sure, why not? If I get Navigate really early on, that'll be really peak and sick, but I doubt it. I'm just gonna go and try and wish for Navia, but if not, I build my P. I do want Navia, so like, it's not like building P on something I don't like. But if I don't get it, at least I build my P, so. It's kind of like, you know, thingy. In my opinion, the only thing worth buying in Genshin Impact is probably the Welcome. It's literally like the main thing you should buy. But that's obviously just buying thingies.
Hey, there's a newsstand over there. Wanna grab a copy of the Steambird? We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama.
Yeah.
There's no way they let their readers down. Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kanich?
These boys!
Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Oh, Charlotte's my voice. I've done this. By the way, I will say, I know like their voice in different countries. I think their voice in Japanese and stuff. But I am not going to listen to Japanese for like an hour or whatever, how long ever this quest will be. Hold up, this one is a gem. An illegal restaurant called Serving Sewer Stew proves surprisingly popular.
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Yeah, we got the Nuvalet was like stabbed, right? My oh my, that can't be for real. Well, they are competing to see you can find like the most like best headline or something. Fine. I hate to admit, but you won this time. I can't do what was.
What? Did Paimon hear that right? Nevelet was stabbed and gravely
Unless it was coming up with like a thingy. Unless it was coming up with a
No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
Surely not. If it is, we're all toast. I think they're like coming up with like random tiles or clickbait tiles. Ah, I thought I heard a familiar voice. Well, if it isn't Drift and Paimon. What a coincidence. Mr. Kanichi and I were talking about you two just a minute ago. Just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately for me, he's a very loyal friend. I pressed him for some juicy details, but he remained tight-lipped about you. Yeah, you better. So, anything you want to share with me about the Great Drift triumphant exploits in that land? It was a team effort. Yeah, I did. I actually did. I did a lot of the work, but Moika did, a bit. Also, I love the idea of us coming back for saying it feels really nice. So, modest as ever. Modest as ever. I don't know why I tried to put on French accent for that. Anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, sorry. Also, the recent new event for, I did it yesterday. Well, not yesterday, 2 days ago. I uploaded it today. Was, with our Genshin Curse Cut with 5.6 hard conquest. 3 hours and 3 minutes. Basically, almost 3 hours and 4 minutes. Honestly, that thing for some reason took about 15 hours to exploit to YouTube to upload. I don't know why it took that long. It took like 15 hours. I slept while I was uploading, and I was had it unlisted. But even then, when I came up to, it wasn't up. I had to make a thumbnail and all that, and on the title, which kind of suited the thing. Anyway, yeah, we're Let me backtrack a little. Hi, you two. It's been ages. What brings you back to Fontaine? We came back. Even if they are like the most weirdest people here, for example, like kid in the back just hopping while that pop random person stairs.
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
Finally, you talk. I was getting bored of the stalemate between Charlotte and I. What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock. What the heck was all that about a story of meat restaurant and the eunuchs getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious.
Oh, that we were just trading tabloid headlines. Is that what you're talking about?
Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories.
Oh, okay. Delude. Let me go on one. To that. The end of Tavat is now. That sounds like a great fake news story.
Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
So I am sorry you had to see such an unflattering side of Fontaine, Mr. Cleach. Oh, so they were trying to figure out the most fake stories from the newspapers. Sure. These great tabloids were write their headlines. Surely the short can scandalize. All they care about is grabbing your attention to boost their sales. The ones who still got a shred of integrity will at least clarify the truth in the main body of the article. Although the headline is still an underhanded trick to draw readers in. I mean, that's what people do nowadays, to be honest, but sure. But others like the one we were just reading out loud have no cause about making outright fabrications.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
Yeah. That's pretty lenient of you, Mr. Kanichi.
Huh? Him?
Oh no.
Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Yeah, he can't fly right because of the no fly rule from what the live stream said.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan.
They're still ancient relics, but yeah.
Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
No saurians were harmed in the process of making this video. And if you're wondering why the Ludex didn't preside over the trial, it's because this case was assigned to another judge right from the offset. Also, Ludex doesn't judge that doesn't judge over every case. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But like, what? We gotta meet this other judge. It's not as if the only has one judge. You can't expect him to handle every single case by himself. On a more interesting note, the trial in question went remarkably smoothly, and it was all thanks to Mr. Klink's testimony as a key witness.
Oh, okay. Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines
Oh yeah,
that she
Ethan's
totally
in this
forgot
place,
to ask
isn't
why
he?
you're here in Fontaine, Kinich.
Phew, it was all a misunderstanding. The world's not going to end. For now. Sigh, maybe not, but it'd be an even better world for me if Mr. Kenichi would agree to another exclusive interview with the Steambird.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
Yeah, probably not. Like, she'll do anything for a story at this point. Drat, you saw right through me. Guess I'll put it down to the keen instincts of a renowned saurian hunter. Any response to that, or?
I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
Kinich the speechless! Kinich the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Back to me again. To Leech. Of course, that's a brilliant idea. No, I'm not being stuck at Charlotte. But that also means I'll need a bit more time to prep. Let me put together a through list of interview questions. Paimon, we gotta get out of this now. Paimon, we're leaving. We're leaving Fontaine. I don't care what the reason we were here for, we're leaving. Sounds like I'm not allowed to refuse. Yeah, well, I know I can't be resistant, but at the end of the day, it's your call. Please let me get right to refuse. Anyway, I should probably be getting back to work. I also need to go track down a gentleman and report to these letters. Raise tablets. Farewell, my friends, until we meet again.
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That owl thing that popped out before, or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time...
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a howl.
Huh? What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy.
Oh, is that
but
why
he's
she...
way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Probably another flight rule. Second of all, why is Paimon not doing the same? Maybe he's not accompanied very well to Fontaine. But then again, I guess we should be outside the school. We've saved the city, man. Saved this country.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving in Fontaine. Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine City limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Oh, I get it now, and I'm sure Paimon gets it even better.
Paimon sure does. As As long as Kaniche holds onto a house tail, he'll be considered an almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying almighty Dragon Lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But Ahau wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along?
So I added noise. I think it's kind of like so. Sure, seeing how angry always makes my day. Yes, you're always up for a bit of fun.
I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
So, 15 minutes into the quest starts. We've had to pause a bit, but
Off to the freezer! Yeah.
so I'll also play around school. Depending on how long this takes, after that, hopefully, yeah, this is the event thing, right? Hopefully, I'll be able to
Looks like I
level
remember
up
correctly.
my
Here we
new
are.
character.
Wow,
Oh, there it
this
is. Let's go for you.
awesome! Hard to believe it was
Let's
just
go
an
for you.
empty beach before.
Yeah.
This place gonna
It
be
was still
disappeared
completely
after the
deserted only
thing,
a few
bro.
days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
Oh,
But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
there's something oddly familiar about the way he talks. Who are you again? Because I actually don't know who she is in general, but like in the live stream, that like we knew her, so.
Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one.
You really like to call the unlucky one. Good to see you again. The prototype lens has come in handy, by the way. Been keeping yourself busy with some proper work lately?
Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland, oh yeah, we get to like make roller coasters, right?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontainian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too!
Huh? You've got to be kidding.
Yeah, at least most of it's voice.
Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project.
How you shot.
If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on.
He's a flying
Memory
object.
is all you shall get.
Put it
Straight from the
down.
heart.
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
I will say, like I did say at the start, if for this event, like thingy, I'll get all the content of the quest and all that, and put a one-to-one video later on. Because like sometimes in these events like that, I get go on like multiple days. For example, you'll get part of the story quest, and like 2 days you'll get the next part, and then 2 more days you get the next part. But in between those, you'll obviously get the actual game you can play. So yeah. This will probably keep me on the game a lot, and I'll obviously stream playing either way, so yeah. But I don't know how it's gonna be, thingy. So yeah, we'll have to see.
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Let's come back.
Wow! quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Oh, who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
I don't want mass production.
Production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be! And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am the Hula-How, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom.
Oh.
Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss?
I love you.
Making some new friends, are we?
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind
That
all
crap's
the work
there.
that's gone into this video. President of Fontaine, Spina di Rosula.
Well, we already know her. She's actually on the panel.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Ah, my trusty partner. Very well, thanks. No, more like psychic, let's be honest. Very well. Thanks for even better now. Yeah. Let's be honest, I don't remember anything Navi's actually done. Because this, like, she's a good character, but, like, she's more of a psychic than a partner. Actually, that's Palmer.
I'm Kenichi.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners. Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his
Please
name.
punch him in the face.
Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
How totally being treated like a little
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement. As you can see.
I can see.
I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet.
Not
so
really.
Let me fill you in.
Okay. Do as you will.
In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh?
Okay.
Cheval Moran?
That's right. The one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran.
You? Oh, things in the
After
background.
much persistence and many
Escoffier.
solicitations, I finally
see
obtained
Escoffier.
Lady
Hi,
Farina's permission
hi,
to
Nicola.
use the image of her close friend. Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And
Who are we even
that
talking
was
about
always
here?
the goal. A
I'm so
win-win
confused.
arrangement.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas.
Why is there
By
crap
the
in the
way, Miss
background?
Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch
Put me
careers
off.
and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed
no,
had
you're
a photographer's
not.
eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic production.
A cubicle would fit under my bed, thank you very much.
I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right. So
That's just
don't
saying you're the size
underestimate
of an
Miss
ant.
Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosina,
Yeah.
we're mainly
Now,
here to take care of planning,
that crap knows
operations, and
where and
management.
when it is.
For anyone feeling inspired
I
to
think
set up a booth,
it's probably,
Miss Lapine Pauline
I
and
feel like
I
it's
will
still on
provide
the beach or
necessary
whatever,
technical
considering
and operational support
there's
once their
new stuff here.
application has been approved.
Oh yeah, stop talking over me, Novia. Jeez.
By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking part? It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Are we basically rich in this game or something? I swear we are. Second of all, yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. I think sounds like a lot of fun. Show me. Yeah, I'll do that.
Would be even more tempted if you were to say,
this.
throw in one of those fancy feasts she's
And then
seen in
let's
those
be out of
gourmet
this
food
cutscene.
reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of
I
cake.
thought we were making carnival
Everyone
games,
needs to
whatever.
eat, whether
That's what
they
it
be
looked like from the
tourists or the
trailer.
stall owners themselves.
That's just a different
So
event.
thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Mrs.
I'm-
to
I'm-
run our theme restaurant.
Normally, I would
Look
just
over there.
skip it.
Uh,
Is the kitchen burning? What's going on? She's disciplining everyone. The Scorpion story was
You.
fun to watch.
Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio. Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Jeez.
she seems a
Yeah, I'm
busy
not
right
interrupting
now.
her while she's cooking.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a How go be her assistant.
Yep.
You little...
Yeah.
What's your game here?
Ow, go.
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Sure thing. Okay, I'm out of there. Before I go over there, if you want, I might as well. If you're still in there, I don't even know. But, what one do you want to see? See a level to Lambot. Show me your inventory. So, like, jeez, what else news? Yeah, I need to use these for like upgrading and stuff. I think I'll get rid of them. Then of course artifacts. Artifacts not too much, but I use them for thingy. And then food. I actually have a lot of food, just considering the I have a lot of like ingredients for food, just because I haven't really played a lot. But I kept like coming on to like New York. You make I do actually, just because it's easy to use. I think, regardless, it's like really easy to use. I use Farina and Cloran. Their combo is very good. Like, you do that, and then you just... But it's probably... Oh, I don't want to get that stuff. No. You can probably do that too. I honestly want to pull first coffee because I just like it. Okay. Navio and whoever you want. Like, I'm into...
Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Okay, let
No
me...
problem. We'll be ready when you are.
Okay, that's the thing. So that toolkit again. I don't know how he walked away.
The
fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality. I just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
Yeah. What did you want to ask? Might as well ask now before I get put back in on the story.
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident, and then come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
I liked her. I will say I did like playing her, and I think right now it feels alright, but it depends. It's not like a must pull 100%, but at the moment I pull for kind of whoever I like, to be honest. Unless I know there's like an insane character coming out, but even if there's like a really good character coming out and I just don't like that playstyle, I probably wouldn't pull for them realistically. Yeah, I personally liked it. I was like torn whether to pull for Novia and or Escoffier, so I pulled I bought the Woken like a couple times. I'm on the Woken right now. That's like the only thing I've actually like bought in general is just the Woken. It's the only thing I bought. I bought it like what 3-4 times. It's like what a $5, and I have money like to spare. So that crab, it's just how has it made itself over here? What's going on? Until then, it was free to play, but I'm not someone who gets like so concerned about like, oh yes, I'm playing free to play. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Some people will, like, if you buy something on the free-to-play account. Oh my god, I was playing free-to-play. Is my thing buffering, or did you just put a buffering thing in?
Wait, has that happened before?
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Huh?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box. It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there. But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities. I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice. Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately called in
I've
the
never heard of
Phantom
her.
to crack
Maybe
the
I
lock
have.
and
I
check if there
can't
were any
remember
dangerous
majority
items
of names.
inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
I mean, we've got like swords and stuff, like they're pretty dangerous too.
Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... How dare you turn your nose up at my gifts! Why,
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
Ah, yes. I thought it was just gonna say, I look how quick it's gonna say it goes night time. That's more like a cannon. Like, that's not a gun. Like, looks like a cannon instead of a gun. But again, I guess you can hold out that good. Heavy gun, probably, though.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise!
I'm assuming that's probably gonna be the story bit, right? Sketched by a professional engineer, after all.
It's nothing. Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing? I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like. And it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that with the officer from the Marechaussee Phantom.
No. Quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me.
Okay.
I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
Thanks a lot, whatever your name is. I'm not gonna bother trying to read it. Can't wait for the event to get started.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all! The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
Oh, well. It seems like Kanichi has something to say. Let's go find this.
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun.
It looked ancient.
Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun. Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, that is for some
Time is
of
of the
like throw it to the side.
So I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions.
I think I'll join you.
Perfect. Then we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
Good. I do want to try the event pod thing, so I'll do this.
Traveler, ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasy? It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated.
Yep.
We spend most of our time adventuring, and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
Not every big boss went to business school, you know. We've done plenty of big business ourselves.
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures. Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run.
Okay. That was a long... Oh, generation, sure.
As you can see, our fantasy land's a bit... Despina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish. So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key. Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler?
Sounds right up my alley. Wow, I guess we'll learn on the job.
Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. And there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble. And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
I see. You want me to be your test player. I get it. You want me to set the benchmark.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at! Making people feel safe and having fun!
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then, let's start with Eclectic Escapades and put our first guide together. All right then, time to try out Eclectic.
I didn't read the thing. I'm assuming I just need to collect money while going through the things. Well, I can't. How do you go down here? So I can't go down. I don't understand how to go down. The X? Okay, I'm failing this guy. My god. Nah, it didn't seem like that went down earlier. Scams. I didn't get enough points. Wait, try again. Now I know how to do it, like... Fine. much better than earlier. I've finally went down. I haven't played the game in a while. Yeah, I definitely got it. Still. Okay, -5. So I'm doing a bit of the event because that's like the boss of it.
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
The challenge form was super easy to get into and it ties but partly of the film theme.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our
What's
enthusiast
also
friends were
based on
hoping
the
you'd
Titanic
say.
just going in the water.
They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncy cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to
When they
mass
talk about
produce
this
them.
person, I'm
These
assuming they
cushions
mean
will
the like
officially go on
little
sale at the
animal,
next convention
right? The moth
alongside
or
lots of
whatever.
similar products.
Now that you mention it, I kind of want one too. Should Farina be getting a seasonable cut?
Don't worry.
Seasonable
As
cut?
Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina's already getting 60% of the sales revenue. After all,
Oh, is it
the
Farina's
fans
like
are doing
that?
this voluntarily. Not for
Whatever.
profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still,
Yeah,
we
no one would
can't
ever do
just
that in this
ignore
day and
Mora
age.
completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job
Sophia, what are you
is to
looking
match
at?
the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance. Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Okay, so
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us.
I have very high standards when it comes to reviewing resumes. I'll make an awesome boss.
Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you. Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
Okay. That was the Twitter event. Go here. You got the business one, then you got this one. Go to event. Those are That's what it's gonna tell me the thingy. I kinda wanna see what the 愿放上月费就当然对吧？You get 20%. I don't want to do the business right now.
When reviewing resumes, pay attention to each applicant's area of expertise.
Okay. Is that Linny? Let's add anything. South Center. Actually... Oh, I don't really have a choice. I literally had no choice. I had no choice in the matter. You and I run in that area.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
Wishing them success on the job, I'll be monitoring their attendance closely.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. In any case, with this, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is now officially open. Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
End the current... And how do you end the current operation cycle? Oh, yep. I did business, but I still don't understand things. So I did business, but I didn't really understand any of it. So, yeah.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start. Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle. To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier. She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant.
We already know
note,
this.
let's go catch up with her.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are so many layers to this operation.
It's gonna be all over the place, but I'm also gonna mess, like, personally, it's gonna be out of order, but right now. Head to the rest. Like, this seems a bit more story-wise, that pull event-wise. Also, that looks nice, it's a whole film thingy. If I click off that, is it still a film? Anyway, I'm gonna start the other thing now. Just wait to get that up, man. I don't know if I'll like do much of the story wise for that. By that I mean I don't know that I would like have that as a story too much.
Bro!
Oh, we're underneath one.
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kanich is here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit about that.
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
That guy at the back, he looked like he was looking at us, but I don't know if that's just because I can't remember the people by here.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and Paimon here too, though.
Come on, Aoife.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
Fair point.
Yeah, come get with it.
Anyway, back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Why you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Huh?
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here.
It's okay.
Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natlan, which is why Aoife and I are here.
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right, but they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Yeah, I wonder.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too? See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over. Hi, guys. My name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
Nice to meet you, Wilbur.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore. So, what about Kakuku? If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about. You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
Yeah, that lot is stupid.
Plus, he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
I guess that's what flying objects do.
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Which building? That one?
Yup, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here. Like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left, right, and center.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
Be not one awesome Saurus, but two.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right.
toilet, so I'll see you guys in a bit. This is very freaked out. I don't know how long this quest is gonna be, to be honest, because I also got distracted by the whole like thingy event. So yeah, we'll have to see, won't we? The previous thingy was what, 3 hours? I think it says at the start it was like 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. And honestly, that quest was elite. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. For you, it'll be like a couple seconds. For me, it'll probably be like, what, 10 minutes, give or take. Probably less, I don't know. And for the stream, I'm with my mic. If it allows me, make sure I don't. Okay. Actually, no. Just Dustin. Yeah, okay, that sounds a nice one. As it happens, Kanichi and I were just heading over to the palace for something else.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kukuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kukuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Back when we first met Kukuku in the wild and I begged you to take him under your wing, I never imagined you'd end up spoiling him rotten.
And I never imagined you'd be nagging me about it.
Oh, well, I definitely saw that coming.
Huh?
You're only 5 years old after all.
Nothing new there. The first...
What's all that commotion? Are they arguing in there?
Optimistic to my audio. And change colors. I see. Yeah.
No way, bro!
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
Get out of here!
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
Oh no.
For real now?
Bro!
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again. Oh, you know one another.
Easy, bro. Easy, bro of a bro.
He's a friend! Yeah! A Saurian friend of a human friend!
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Neuvillette.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex? I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out? Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work. If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kanich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial? I take it there's been a further development in the case.
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
So you've met Neuvillette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
I've seen his photo in the papers.
Oh.
But as for this other gentleman...
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden. Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you!
Wow, that sounded just like me. But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Oh wow! Oh no!
I believe he said... Or rather, I suppose he meant that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Sure thing, bro!
It's a little bit strange, but we really are a great pair, but also...
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Kanich tells Neuvillette Razzie about Living finding the gun. Neuvillette makes inquiries with the relevant personnel, and sure enough, they locate the box and the gun. Wow!
destroying engineering blueprints, huh?
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wrightsley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this guns lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
That goes for me too.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's left is to...
You miss me, bro?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
A couple of top bros from that land.
Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kakuku qualifies as a flying object. And, following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement.
You couldn't just say he's a bird.
Drafting said agreement may take some time.
It's like rest and mud.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kakuku. Excited?
I can help pass the message on to Beach friends.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
Don't mention that.
All right then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
I see go to that. Have we seen what that before? I've not heard.
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Nadland would soon start showing up all over the world. But I hadn't expected anything like this.
I feel for that.
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
You can say that again, bro!
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and Mr. Kakuku, was it not?
Guilty as charged. Nothing gets past you. So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
Sure thing, bro!
Bros, what are you up to?
Aurora and Aoife, we found Kakuku!
What's the situation? How bad is it?
There's some good news and some bad news.
Oh no. When I saw that Kakuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku just prefers high-rise living now. Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
It's not that bad. Kakuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
Even had an interesting chat with some vertical VIPs.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kakuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Mermonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kakuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
You just have to wait a little bit wait a bit longer.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kakuku actually gets out.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Alright, bro.
Yay! Problem solved! Alright, let's catch up another day.
I know it's gonna be the end of our part, to be honest.
Thank you for complete.
Doing this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of stuff you can like. Okay, realistically, you should like complete this event because there's a lot of ways to get like, upgrade your thing. I we do that. Okay. Is that this just want to do? It's pretty clear, it's just so I can.
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Hey there, Escoffier!
Oh, my employers are here.
I don't know if this is the name of the event
President
or
of the
whatnot.
Spina di
I'm not
Rasula,
sure.
plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
Nah, we're just about right.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Let's get back to business. I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
Yeah. Theme dish.
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park. But this isn't just about attracting visitors. Her culinary masterpieces will surely have other surprising effects. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
Then Paimon come every single day.
Do you do animal passes? I'll find a way to live here.
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef surprise dish. So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next theme dish. Now then, give me your hand.
My hand? I had no idea information could be physically transferred.
a warm and energetic feel. Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin.
Yeah.
A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength.
Yep.
Alright, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form.
Power-packed barbecue ribs. Spend no less time you upgrade any attraction.
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy. The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste, perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day. But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows, the morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh, if I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Sandra. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier! Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly.
You know you invite those
Ready
over
to roll
training.
thanks to that themed dish.
That unique aroma. I wonder how you'll inspire my cooking this time. Alright then, I'll just go with the flow.
I actually have to change it. Well, can I leave?
And
Oh,
perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
Oh, do you have any requests for me? So, there's no one-page sets of requirements. Phew, it looks like fine. I've put a break, nice and easy.
We should be able to attract more customers.
That's right. An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. As we improve and expand our facilities, expectations will also increase accordingly. When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees or invest funds in training to enhance our employees' skills. That should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to run this park.
Huh? Have we really? Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
Just goes to show how well Navi explained it all. Couldn't have done it without Navi's guidance.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly. I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh? But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted, you'll get it done in the end.
Whoa, seeing your own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down. From here on out, we'll be running the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland together. Let's make it a big success!
Oh, that's one. Oh yeah, finally opened it, okay. performance, that performance awards. That seems to be it's gonna be annoying to do. Let's me check. You got a bunch of stuff. 15, then you got 20. Case tracking. Unlocks in 1 day, unlocks in 3 days, unlocks in 3 days. Okay, for the, like, realistically, I'm not gonna do any more of the actual event thing for the, yeah, I'll do the event, but I won't show the event for the video bit. I'll do it on the stream probably, but like, I'll probably skip for a lot, I'm not listening to all of it. Just wanted to listen to the first two while unlocking it. But yeah, I'll probably show it on the thing. Because it's just an event, it's like, thingy. That is unfortunate and ties into the story. I'll probably do a bit of it, maybe. Who knows. So, I mean, I don't know. Alright, okay, I guess I'll record the rest of this video when the next thing comes out, which is in what day? Case tracking. Oh. Case tracking a day, 3 days, 3 days. So these come on the same day apparently. Oh no, I think this is for the thingy. That's pretty standard for class. So I'll wait 1 day, then 3 days, then 3 days again. So, yeah, so I'll probably do best bit on the same day. This video is gonna be like an hour and something long. It's 3 hours and 20 minutes, so yeah. Okay. Also, I do like his art for the event thing, it was very nice. I do much. Oh, force. If I end up getting 2 of them, I'm gonna first use this character. Other than Traveler, of course. I've got no company for you for. Any of those things. So, have to wait till like 11. Tuesday, Friday. It's Friday today, right? Oh yes it is, I can actually go to the domain. Might as well. I have nothing else to do. Domain time it is. I'm just going, sure. We have prior character in, but I'm just gonna go with the table way. Ice doesn't really have that, but sure. I can't be asked. Oh, I don't know what boss it is. Just because I can. Oh, jeez. Doing way more than it was last I was with the double back up consistently.
Time to finish this.
I forgot my like character is very low. So she affected by tank.
Loaded.
Okay. Now I can. No, but that's not that. I was like around, so I get too clean it, and then I also click too quick, so it doesn't like actually get down the hill.
Strike a pop! A little elusive. Enough.
Let me move!
Time to testify.
Ultimate flying kick! Right! Jump!
Ready.
The pinnacle of excellence!
Time to shower!
Evil will. Shoot on sight.
Okay, for me, like, it seems that since Scruffy joined, I think it's probably, I'm like, but since he joined, it is helping, I think. It is helping, allowing way quicker. Yeah, I just made the grind just so I won't want for at least. Like, one of the skills. Honestly, call me also by farmless. Well, Tuesday, Sunday. Yeah, I can farm on Sunday. I'm just like I'm gonna be busy on Sunday. Like, if I'm on Sunday, I can farm. It's also. Wait. I thought I had done that one. That whole thing out. I do want to check this on if I do one more.
To the freezer. One fell swoop.
Into the shadows. Time to finish this.
Strike a pop. Adaptive frosting. Boost. Yeah. Heads up. Right.
Time to testify. Ready.
Goose on the loose.
I tried to switch. Oh wait, oh shit, that. I pushed that.
Into the shadows. Shoot on sight. Enough.
Headbutt. Charge.
Moving.
Off to the freezer.
Time to testify.
That went way quicker than last time I was done. It's just like I get too close and then he gets able to blow the type, like it basically gets my health more. But it's just pretty like come off. I have like a lot of health. So that's why I'm gonna come out. What if I boss at the fog? I think there is a boss at the fog, like in the send some random boss in that land actually, apparently. I have to also travel all the way from here to here just to get it. I'm so tiresome. Let's play a boat together, I was saying. Then you need these. Then you need the claw. Oh yeah, I should use these also a lot. I can craft these 12, okay. Oh, okay, so when you get to level 70, you can do that, okay. I know how much I have. I have none, I'm pretty sure after that, okay. Let's see. What is my P? History should be like an outbound so history. There's little IP like gold, kind of that's a long shot. Like, but if like gold is what? One, G, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't like this too much annoying his way. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 since that. But 5. Okay, it's only on 5, 6p now, but 5, it was on 5p since, thingy. That's not doing an hour now. So, these are both basically time. So what, 6 feet, so that's 4 wishes I can get purple. If I get things like with Dominic, I do want another something I wish if I raise my pay up for another character, I don't mind it too much if I do want her, so if I do get her, I'm not gonna be mad. Second of all, I do want the 4 stars, so yeah, if I get more if I get like more of the 4 stars, that would also be sick. I've got all the 4 stars in the banner, so that without even the conversation. So it's like I don't really lose anything regardless. If I build up P or build a P for another character, or I get the character. Or I can lose like 50, which just really suck. I guess that's the only loss I got. Let's say I lose to like a... If I lose to a Gene or someone I don't mind getting, just because I just like the character, I'll still be mad, it's just like, it won't be, like, it'll be less annoying, I guess. Okay. All in all, that's probably gonna do it for today's stream, because, yeah, I can't be asked to grind. I am getting slightly back into playing games, so hopefully it stays like that. I'll upload that other stuff to my thingy, and I'll probably export the Scorpio quest. Will probably be out either today or tomorrow. The Scorpio video on her quest. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Let's have a look at the statues then quickly so I can have my characters. All in all, the quest itself was really good. I didn't do it. I did have my light mood sometimes for like. My legs really low because I didn't realise it was muted. That's the reason I kept communicating and not realising it was muted. That really stinks. But yeah. It'll be a story class, so I'll have that by today or tomorrow, probably. I'm hopefully gonna get back into just playing games, because honestly I've been too, I've just been too, guys, to be honest, I hop on my PlayStation and just play any games, to be honest. Okay, yeah. I mean, I've only hopped on just to do my daily quest a lot, but other than that, I haven't really played too much. Okay, without further ado, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Honestly, I've been enjoying the stream. Make sure if you enjoyed the stream, subscribe, drop a like, do all your stuff. It does help out a lot. And without further ado, I'll see you guys this time. Also, I need to make follow because that's the other streams I haven't made some others for. Like, guys, just got no thumbnail. That's gonna take a while. That's gonna be annoying to make. Anyway, without further ado, see you guys this time. Bye. I'll do the event when I can.